Hi everyone. Since today's call is about abundance, I wanted to show you the abundance within you. And that's the sun, obviously, but that exists inside of you. And there's no lack, is there, when we feel that energy of the sun. So today's prayer will be to clear and integrate all that stops you from being this in all areas of your life. Ooh, okay, I can hardly see myself because the sun is so strong. So as you know that these prayers have been coming through and I'm sharing them every day here, and as I say every time, when you listen to these prayers, what happens is that you are integrating into your wholeness in a way that everything and anything that maybe your ancestors went through, things that they experienced, drought, famine, times where they had a sense of lack. And you see, those are the energies that get passed down. And those are the energies that then impact the way your DNA shows up. And how you feel, and how abundant you feel, and what shows up in your life. So there's a lot of times where many of my clients will say as well, it's like, I've done everything and I just don't understand why it's still not working, or why I don't feel better, or so many things along those lines. And I always say, and then it shows up, is that it's not their fault. Okay, and so I know that sounds really bizarre, because then you're not taking responsibility, but this is going beyond that. This is actually taking responsibility. By doing the prayer, you're actually taking responsibility not just for yourself, but also for your ancestors and all the traumas that they experienced and things that you are now expressing in your life that have resulted because you are holding and carrying the burdens that they experienced. So this takes responsibility onto a whole new level. Because then you're not only impacting yourself, you're also impacting them, even if they're not alive, and your children, or children that, for the next generation, and generations to come as well. That's how powerful this is. So just be aware that you're taking deep responsibility when you're listening to this and accessing all parts of your DNA where you're holding on to this. And once those are integrated into wholeness, and by that I mean that it's like the prayer is like a torchlight, or like the sun, it just comes through, and wherever it is, there's nothing left in the dark. And not saying the dark is bad, because the dark is needed too, but in this way you're integrating everything into that, and so then the expression of your DNA also reflects that, and then you begin to see things shift in your life. So that's what this prayer is about today. So here we go, and like I always say, use a word that suits you. I use Infinite Creator, Source, Divine, and I always say this, you can say chair, you can say flower, you can say whatever you want, it still works. So don't let that get in the way of you receiving. Okay? So, dear Infinite Creator, Source, Divine, for all areas of my life, body, mind, soul, relationship with self, relationship with others, relationship with finances and money, where I haven't felt the flow of your love because of all the hurts and wrongs that I have had in my life and those that my ancestors experienced, leading to a disconnection from Source. The Source that pours through my very being and all areas of my life, wherever and anywhere I felt disconnected from it, leading to a feeling of lack. Because ultimately, wherever I feel lack is where there is a disconnection to Source that is always flowing through me. For all times of drought, famine, times where our ancestors experienced great loss, emotionally and financially, including any of my past lifetimes, and where I hold the frequency of this in my DNA. For all times that we have been disconnected from the Source within, and now witnessing lack in an area of our lives, and for all times we have done this to others. Please, Infinite Creator, Divine Source, allow your love to pour into all levels of my being, integrating me into my wholeness and bringing me to a place of oneness with my divinity, where there is no lack, so I may feel your love through and through. Please, Infinite Creator, Source Divine, forgive us all. Us forgive each other, and them forgive us. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Just take a moment and just feel. Because when we are connected to that Source, there really is no lack. And then we open ourselves up to so many possibilities of things showing up. So by listening to this prayer, you've just opened yourself up to that. Be ready for that. Be ready for that, you know. It's here, right here. Just that connection with Source is right here, right now, in this moment. Okay? So you can always listen to this again and again whenever you feel like it. And also, today is Friday, 6th of July. We have the GeneOM Healing happening today. There's still a few more spaces left if you want to join. And the link is above here. And I look forward to seeing you there, or the next video where I share the prayers. Thank you again. Bye.